I told you guys today was a special day. For $125,000, the C8 is in that range, but also there are Lamborghini Gallardos. Would you pick a Lamborghini Gallardo over a C8 Corvette? So we're gonna take this. Hey, wait a minute. Something looks weird about this car. It's got Lambo doors. It's got Lamborghini badges. But this is the wrong color. I'm supposed to be reviewing a gray Lamborghini. I don't think this is the right car. Ah, wait a minute. This is the car. This is the Lamborghini we're reviewing today. This is for sale. It's $124,000 and it will not get up out of here. So I'm trying to figure out, why are people buying C8 Corvettes when they can have a Lamborghini? Even that Lamborghini. Car guys, welcome back to the channel. Everyone, hello, and welcome back to me talking more about cars I love and I want you guys to get you guys' opinion on. Today, our whole point in being here is because I got in inventory here something that will not sell, and I'm really trying to figure out why. It's been on the market for literally 10 months at a great price, and I'm not sure if the right eyes have not been on it, or maybe it's the color combination and it can't be the spec. I don't know what it is that won't allow this car to sell. So I was thinking about getting this car, but as we all know, I have a C8 Z06 on order at Jim Ellis. I have been racking my brain like, what are we gonna do with this car when it comes? When will the car come? Other people that I've known have gotten their cars already. I actually just recently gotten their cars, so that's a good sign for me. I'm like, okay, maybe around the end of the summer, hopefully before the end of the year, we'll have this car. But for the price of that car, we could have this car that's here today that won't sell. And that, it's here, so I could get it. I'm just wondering, what do you guys think? Would you have this car over a C8 Z06? All right, let's check it out. Okay, so inside of it, all pretty Lamborghini. The thing about it is, do you love a classic feel more than all the modern feel? The thing about the Corvette is that it feels like you're in a modern spaceship. You know, everything is the touch is very modern, and glass screens and, solid plastic buttons. And this car is going to be more switches and manual things, buttons that click and stuff like that. So, do you want the more visceral feel, or would you like the more digital, refined feel in your sports car? The funny thing so this is not my first time in a Gallardo. My first time in a Gallardo was the pre-LP E-Gear car that I drove from Miami up here to Atlanta on one of my exotic car rental runs and nights of shenanigans. It was to get a car back here for a renter, and it had to be back here the next day from Miami. So I drove all the way through the night in a Lamborghini, all the way into the morning, and stopped at every gas station and asked every question. And you know, so it's a fun car for that reason. But it broke my back. That gearbox was literally terrible in the pre-LP Gallardos. I mean, it was just horrible. Even on the highway, even long distance highway runs, the car was just uncomfortable. But you know, it makes a good noise and it looks cool, so I figured out that's why a lot of people, that's what they like in their exotic car. It doesn't really have to be a driver's car. But it is funny to be in this LP version. It is a lot nicer, and probably not a lot nicer, it's not that much different, but it is nicer. It is also very funny to see all of the mashup of Audi parts in here. So there's like, you know, kind of Audi switches from different generations of like early 2000s Audi. And you know, so it's kind of interesting to feel some of those buttons and like recognize panels from the A8 and stuff like that. But we'll put the windows up and we'll see what it drives like. I mean, that sound, you just can't beat that noise. So, I mean, I can understand maybe why you would pick a C8, but would it really be more fun? Would it ever sound this good? I don't think so. Now, you can have a Carrera GT2. It's faster in this generation and everyone after. You can have a Porsche Carrera Turbo, a GT2. You can have a C8 Z06, a C6 Z06 like I have, and I will dust this car. I will annihilate this car with my Z06. But there's still just something about a Lamborghini. It's just the way it makes you feel. And that noise. Yeah, you can have those cars and they're faster, but they're definitely not more fun than this. Better than a C8 Corvette. It sounds better. It's got a bigger engine. It was made in a whole motorsport focused country. So why aren't people picking this, but they're picking C8 Corvettes? You can have a Lamborghini for the same money. So even though this is still just a glorified Audi, yes, we all know that, but it's still got engine designed by Lamborghini, even if it was built in Bulgaria or something. It's still an Italian V10, and I mean, it still looks like this. It's the perfect opponent to something like the new C8 Corvette. I don't know if I would have it over a C8, only because if I got the Lambo key, I need the Lambo scissor doors. I need the doors that go up. If I'm not gonna have Lambo doors, I would just rather pick the C8. It's a newer car, it's more comfortable, it's gonna be more reliable no matter what. And unless you only want the status symbol of having a Lamborghini, it's going to be just as fun of a car. Now, this is still an amazing car. You know, it's Brembo 6 pistons, it's V10, it's 500 plus horsepower. If you twin turbo these cars, they go absolutely nuts. So, you know, for 50 grand, you can make this car definitely faster than a new Z06. It would be way more rowdy. And like I said, I really would pick this car. I would pick the more visceral experience if it had Lambo doors. And I'm just a purist on Lamborghini. I want my Lamborghini to have Lamborghini doors. And this is still a Lamborghini. Don't you want a Lamborghini over a Chevrolet? I mean, it's just better, right?
I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I 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 need it!
brought you guys with me. You got to ride in a Gallardo, a modern Gallardo, and you tell me, does it seem like it would be more fun than the C8? This car is for sale right now. This is a 39,000 mile LP550-2. It's the final generation. It's got exhaust, it's got custom interior, the sound system's already been upgraded. So you have all of the creature comforts that you would have in a new car. And you got them in one of the best, like most visceral Lamborghinis that they still make. So if you want to buy this car, you definitely hit us up. But other than that, just make a comment, tell us why you think some people would pick a C8, why some people would pick this, which one to you is actually better. But as you listen to this sound, I kind of think I know what you guys are gonna pick.